Alrighty, so I just want to share with you guys how I preserve my food. We just got this harvest this morning, and so I'm going to share with you guys how I preserve our harvest. I have here with me my box, which is where I keep the ones that are about to turn red or completely ripened. This box has brown paper at the bottom layer and then at the top to prevent light from getting in. These are some from yesterday, and then today I'm just going to pick some of them. This part of the process, right, of what I do inside. This is ripened, and I'm going to show you later on how I put that in there, where all the ripened ones go. I keep forgetting, guys. I bought some microphones, and I keep forgetting to use a microphone. So I'll be back. Let me get what I paid for.
What? Mama.
Did you say what?
Mama. 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 Mama.
Yes, AT. Yes, AT.
Mama.
Yes, AT.
Mama.
Yes, AT.
Mama.
Yes. Just like calling my name.
Mama.
Yes, AT. Yes, AT.
Mama.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mama.
All right, let me put this on. Okay. I need to do better in making sure I have my mic on first before I start. Okay, I think this is closer now. Welcome in. Alrighty. My voice better now, I hope. Alright, so just saying that over here is my tomatoes that are yet to fully ripen. I layer the box with a brown paper, and then I cover it up with another set of brown paper. And then the next thing I do is just grab those tomatoes that are maybe not completely red, completely ripened, and I throw them in the box. For those that are not yet to completely ripe, like this might take a day or two, whereas this one could take weeks, maybe 2 weeks or thereabout. Okay, so depending on how ripened your tomatoes were before you got them from the outside will determine how long they're going to stay in this box. Okay. I'll keep this away. All right, I'm wearing my gloves because I have peppers in here also. And if you guys have grown peppers before, you know they burn a lot. All right, gonna throw them inside. So I've got only one okra, guys. This year, my okras are not giving. Well, I only planted very few okras. Last year, it was an okra forest that I had. But this year is quite different. All right, just sorting out my tomatoes, the ones that I'm going to preserve and the one I'm going to leave inside the box here to completely to ripen. And I do know that some people eat the tomatoes green by frying it, but it's not something I do quite often. Actually, I hardly really do it. Okay, this tomato got bad. These are my tomatoes here. So once I'm done sorting them out, I'm gonna this time I'm gonna rinse them. But I've not been rinsing them per se. I've been kind of just putting them in the bag. But if they're very dirty, I'll rinse them. And the reason I rinse them really is to get rid of the dirt. And so for some cases when I don't rinse them, is because I know that I'm going to when I want to cook them, I'm going to throw them all in the water. So the dirt's going to come out that way either, too. So I don't necessarily rinse them when I have this them right off the bat. Okay, I think I've gathered all my tomatoes. So what we have left now is peppers, which is the main reason why I have my gloves on. I also got some garden eggs today, also known as eggplants, but in Africa it's called garden egg. And for that garden egg, I'm most likely gonna collect the seeds for the garden egg. All right, I'm about to rinse this off. Let me see if I can move this so you guys can see better. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Putting them in the sink. Yes. The goal for my calculation is 24 of these Ziploc bags to feed my family until the next year. And I'm just rinsing it like this, just to get rid of the dirt. Nothing super serious here. This right here is purple cherokee tomatoes. My first time growing it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but when I used it to make scrambled eggs, it was really good. Like, so good. So tasty, very rich. It felt like I was having a beefy taste, which is kind of strange because I know I'm just taking tomatoes, but it had this beefy taste to it. Boy, it was purple cherokee. I know there's beefsteak tomatoes, so I'm like, do beefsteak tomatoes taste like it has beef? Now I'm curious because now I think I'm gonna try beefsteak tomatoes next time. But anyways, that was my experience with the purple cherokee. I was just told it was purple cherokee. I wasn't told that it was beefsteak or anything like that. I heard it's good on sandwich. I never tried it on sandwich before, but I tried it with scrambled eggs and I loved it. So, hey, for those who are joining, welcome in. Drop in the chat. Let me know where you're joining from. Say hi. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I'm gonna leave some in the fridge for sandwich. We're almost done filling up this bag. I think by tomorrow this should be full enough to freeze it. So the next thing I do after this, if it's not completely full, I think this is full enough, guys. So what I do is I date it and I put it in my freezer. So I'm gonna show you what our freezer looks like right now from all our harvest this year. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna go to do now is put my peppers away. Alrighty. So for my peppers, I have two types of peppers. I have ghost peppers and I have cayenne peppers. Okay, I separate them. I'm gonna put this away. So once I'm done with that, I basically put this in a cupboard, in a dark place, to allow for it to ripen. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Right here, slid up in this dark spot here. And I close it up for my toddler. All right, so that's how I do that. And I leave it there. Like those green ones, they're gonna be there for weeks. All right, let's get to this real quick. These are all ghost peppers. And they come in different flavors. As you can see, we have the chocolate brown ghost peppers, the yellow ones and the red ones. So far we only have 2 bags of this so far. So we're going on our second bag right now. All right, like I said, I don't clean them out except they are really dirty. That's when I clean them out. And so far these ones are not dirty. I labeled it. And whenever I want to use it, I always rinse it. So these peppers will be used for, like, let's say I want to do scrambled eggs. A lot of scrambled eggs, not just few, because, hey, this one here is really, really hot. You can't say you want to do scrambled egg with ghost pepper. Give me a second, Miss Monica. All right. I planted about 34 ghost peppers this year. Where you going, Kyan? Stay where you are, bud. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. So this does have like this. Okay. So once I'm done with that, what I typically do, see, I have a little bit here, is close this up. Hey, one out to lunch. Good to see you. It's been a while. So I just do this. I close it off and I put it in the freezer. When I get a new collection, it fills up. I bring it out real quick, put it, and then take it back into the freezer. And this lasts for over a year. The ones I planted in 2024, I'm still using it now, and the hair is still there. Yes, it's really, really, this is hot, okay? Super hot. Alrighty. And then lastly, for my cayenne peppers, these are my favorite when it comes to like just getting things real quick out of the freezer. I use this for fried rice and noodles. You can use it in your scrambled eggs too if you'd like. It's mild. I'll say meat spice. When I say meat spice, yeah, for me it's like meat. It's not super hot, but it's not mild. Okay, habaneros are like, I feel like is hot, and then ghost pepper is hot. That's how I rate my. How is your day going out of lunch? I'm coming on at a very different time today. All right, so far we have a full bag of cayenne peppers too, and a full bag of ghost pepper. We have 17 bags of tomatoes, and the goal is 24 bags. All right, today we got only one okra. I'm gonna mix this with jute, blend it, and make like the soup we use traditionally. But for now, I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Yes, AT. All right, guys, I'm gonna take you guys to our spot where we freeze our tomatoes. Give me a second. All right, where's it? Alrighty, all right. Let me show you our collections of things, what we've preserved so far. You guys are gonna be seeing my face for a while. Okay, let's go. I've ate a pepper once hot, and I ate an onion like an apple. Oh no! Onions stop the burning in your mouth. Like onions, doesn't it make people cry? That's crazy. Crazy. This wasn't closed properly. Alrighty. So I'm gonna be showing you guys. I'm gonna be showing you guys where I store this. Let me put this away first. Did you eat the pepper like, wait. What kind of pepper was it? Because now I'm curious. If it's like cayenne pepper, I can see that, but it's like ghost pepper. For habaneros, I'll never do that. I wonder. That's a good one. I guess it's worth researching, right? Alrighty, let me show you our storage. Hold on a second. Close this tomato up. Trying to rearrange it. Let me flip it up. All right, good. All right, let me flip. Let me flip the camera so you guys can see. So this is our storage right here. This is all from my farm. Over here is about, I think it's 14 or 12, 12 bags here, and the goal is to have 24 bags. And then, so these are the other extra ones here. This one here, no, it's not ours. You can tell the difference. You see that? Yeah. So we have 17 bags now for my counting. Hopefully I'm not counting wrong. I think I'm counting lesser than I should be counting. But better less than more. But 17 bags here. And our peppers, this is one full pepper of ghost peppers. One full for cayenne pepper. And then this is from last year, guys. Sorry, not last year. This is from 2024, guys. 2024. We still have 2 of those bags left. One upstairs and one here. So, peppers last a long time. The moral lesson of the story is that, yes, it's worth it. Gardening is worth it. Depending on what you decide to plant, that is, you know. You water bath. You mean like you, I know what water bath is. So what do you do with them after you water bath? Okay, next. I'm going to show you how I preserve my beans. Can you guys hear me? Oh, by the way, I know you said, oh, you can them. You know, that can thing is something I think I would love to do, but I feel like it takes a lot of time, does it? I'm going to show you guys how I preserve my beans that I planted for the very first time this year. Okay. So our hopes is that this is going to feel here. I doubt it. That's what it sounds like. Okay, that's how you know it's dry. See if I can push this downwards so you guys can see better. Or let me move it backwards. Okay. I just open it up like so. When you hear it go like that, that means it's dry. Uh-oh. Yep. It's my first time growing beans in my life, and it was definitely a learning experience. I do not hope next year I know how I'll improve on it. I'm gonna plant maybe it's gonna be more so for like salad, because I heard if I don't wait for it to turn completely dry, that I can use this in salads. So I think, yes, next year I'm going to use my beans in salad. So, and the whole idea is I would love for it to grow around on my trailers, because that's why I bought this, not really, it's this little arch thing in my garden. I bought it for like my beans, but then I was told that the beans was a bush bean. That pinto beans was a bush bean. I said, okay, since it's bush bean, I spread out the other ones. And guess what happened, guys? They started trellising all over my peppers. Take a couple of hours. Some things, I guess. Yeah. Peppers right here. There you go. It's not a lot. I would love to cook it and see how it tastes. We don't typically eat brown beans, by the way, guys. I don't even know why I bothered. I should have done black-eyed peas beans, but I was looking for beans that I knew would trellis just for like design, you know. We want to get some cattle panels to make a greenhouse. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Do you share your gardening journey on social media, or you guys don't do that? Because I would love to watch you guys' stuff. Okay. So this is what we have so far, guys. Do you think we can make this? Do you think it's gonna fill up? I highly doubt it, but I'm hopeful. That was from like maybe 10 or 11 beans. Okay, so I'm storing this one here like so. Even if it's so tiny that we can't eat, you know, this can be like good for activities for kids, for toddlers, teaching them how to count, sensory stuff. This right here, I think is good. You can make like a bean bag with this. So if I don't end up using it to cook, that's probably what I'm gonna do with it. What does it taste like? I don't know. I don't explain it, but we eat it with like cassava flour or yam flour, and we like mold it to this bowl that we eat with stew. So I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry, but it also has this consistency that's like drawing to it. The taste I can't really tell you, but it tastes good. Canning stuff. Okay. Yeah. Is it on your channel, or do you have another? Do you have another channel? Do you have another channel where you do your where you share your canning stuff, or you don't usually share your gardening stuff? So guys, that's all I do when it comes to preservation. I do it simple. I keep it simple. I freeze pretty much. Put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze them. When I need to use them, I just throw them in the water, rinse them out, blend it, and go. So it all depends on how you plan to use whatever it is you're harvesting. If you want it to look fresh, taste fresh, or whatever, I guess canning is an option. But for us, we blend our stuff and use it as stew. Using the peppers goes to stew, tomato goes to stew, or we fry it to make scrambled eggs. Or sauce. So everything that we do with it, it doesn't matter that it's going to be mushy when I bring it out later on. The pepper when frozen still lasts 2 years, and it's still good. So like whatever I harvest this year, I'm still going to have a lot next year. So I've put some canning on Rumble, but I have some here on this out. Okay, Rumble. Is Rumble social media? I'm not familiar with it. My bad. Out to lunch. I'm not familiar with Rumble. Is it like YouTube or like TikTok or something? Yeah, welcome in for those who are joining. I just finished sharing how I preserve my food that I get from harvest. Another way I preserve my food is by collecting the seed. This right here are my ghost pepper seeds that I need to put in the envelope and put it in my seed stuff. Welcome, Mr. Tudo. Canned water will last 6 months if chlorinated. Okay. So if you're saying if you put it inside your tomatoes inside canned water, it would last 6 months. So the tomatoes are going to last for 6 months. Hey, Mr. Tudo, how are you doing? We were talking about about preservation, and he was sharing with me that he cans his tomatoes. I freeze my tomatoes when I get it from the garden. If it's not too dirty, I don't clean it. I don't rinse it, but if it's dirty, I rinse it. I put it in the freezer, and it stays good for a year or two. But when it comes to like peppers, I don't rinse it at all. I put it in, and then when I'm ready, I bring it out and I clean it before I use it. Now for all, I'm saying that it doesn't matter that the tomato is going to be mushy or the peppers are going to be mushy, because we use it for like making stew, African stew, sauce, fried scrambled egg and stuff like that. So it doesn't matter that it's mushy when we bring it out from the freezer, because I know that's people concerned that, oh, it's not going to be mushy once you bring it out. For us, it doesn't matter because of how we use it. So depending on how you choose to use your harvest, then that will determine how you want to preserve it. Rumble is like YouTube, but you do more like watch movies together. Even music is okay. Oh wow, that's interesting. I'll look into that. Over here is my first dehydrated peppers, guys, and my video is gonna come out on how I did it. My first dehydrated peppers. This ghost pepper and cayenne pepper. It is crazy. If I open this here, everyone in the house is gonna start sneezing. I don't think I'm gonna do it again. I did it out. What happened was that hey bud, What's going on? Okay, sorry. So what happened was that it didn't take long. It took about 8 hours to dehydrate them. I dehydrated it outside because I couldn't do it inside. Thank you to the because of the excessive heat of the pepper. I wore goggles, I wore a mask, and still I was sneezing. My eyes were running with this pepper. Maybe next time I shouldn't dehydrate ghost pepper. Maybe habaneros or ghost cayenne pepper. But yeah, it was terrible. But this is what it turned out to do. After that, I used the grinder. After dehydrating it, I used the grinder, and this is it right here. We can use it for like whatever we're cooking too. Rumble's okay. I'm gonna check out Rumble and see about it. But I have a lot of social media accounts. I am sick of managing them. Okay, so I don't think I will even join the Rumble. I'll just check it out for fun. But yeah, I'm trying to reduce my social media accounts. Alrighty. Alright, it was nice talking to you all. Nice talking to you out of lunch always. Tudo, thanks for stopping by and everyone who stopped by and has left. Thank you all. Alright, I'll be signing out for the day. And yeah, if you've never considered freezing before your tomatoes or peppers, consider it. It's the simplest and fastest way to preserve your stuff. Okay? Alrighty. Bye. Bye.